Hello guys, I always wanted to do a vlog totally in English, so if there are some grammar error, just don't mind. Okay, so let's start today's topic. So today's topic is about how I become a software engineer. First let me introduce my background. My background is I got a master's degree in biochemistry, and after graduation I started to learn computer science. It's very interesting, but I don't know why. So I think if audience want to learn computer science, there are some very basic websites you can use. First is W3 School. I will put the link in the description box. And in W3 School, there are some basic programming concept there. So, and it's chapter by chapter. So in each chapter, you can just practice some syntax and some grammar, and it is easy to understand. So I don't think it's too hard to learn from this website. So the first language I learned is JavaScript. So I just practice about maybe 3 to 5 chapters a day to learn the concept about JavaScript. And after self-learning about 1 month, I just think maybe there is a chance I can try to do front-end engineer. So I started to do a little website using JavaScript, HTML, and CSS3. And it's worked because in the interview, I just show my small project to the manager and they hired me. So I think it's a chance to, you just do a little project and I show to the manager. So that's my first step into this industry. So, but this is the very basic step. After learning JavaScript, HTML, and CSS3, I started to learn something called framework. Because use framework, you can use more like specify some rules, because maybe there are many engineers develop the same program together, so you have to decide some rule and some framework to write in the same way. So use framework is a very important tool. And about front-end tool, they are familiar framework like Angular, React, and Vue. These 3 framework are very important. So I started to learn Angular and the React framework in my first job. And I found it's very useful to use framework since it's just 制定 the formula and the rules, the spec you can use. And this is very helpful to do as a front-end engineer. And after my first job, about 1 year as a front-end engineer, I started to think I want to deep into this industry more, and I want to know more knowledge about this industry. So I started to learn something more deep. Since I was not graduated from computer science. I'm not originally graduated from related subject. So there are some books I really recommended. So I will list here. The first one is You Have to Study Operating System, and I will put the book here. Just read this book. it is totally written in English, but I know the concept in it is very hard. So maybe you can take some course online. There are many YouTubers tell you how to learn operating system. And another very important book is DataStructure and Algorithm. I will also put the book I learned from. I will put here. And this book is totally written in English as well, but it's highlighted how to use Python to practice data structure and algorithm. And there are many data structure which is very important, just like array, linked list, tree, something like that. So I think if you learn from this book, you can understand how to write your code more efficiently, and you can use different kinds of data structure to write your code. Yeah, so after reading those books, I think I understand more about computer science and about this industry, and that's very important. And on top of that, if you want to deep into this field more, you can also learn some book called Discrete Mathematics. It's very basic concept. Maybe you will feel the content of this book is not related to my job, but computer science is developed from this book. So I also think it's an important book to read about. Okay, so after studying those books, I think I just changed my job as a front engineer to back-end engineer. That's very interesting. And becoming a back-end engineer, I think I really learned very more from my job, since I have to learn database, to learn backend knowledge, and I have to learn system architecture, how to deploy efficient system architecture, and also many words like microservice, yeah, and about how to control the request, how to handle huge amount of requests. That's very important questions in software engineer field. So I think this is the progress about my job. Yeah, and I think there is another one thing is very important is about cloud. Because a few years ago, cloud is very popular, and since we deploy our service to cloud, like GCP, AWS, so you can also learn many knowledge in cloud, like GCP and AWS. And there are many tools you can use to enhance the efficiency of your service. And I think when using cloud, I also learned some knowledge like network, like setting your firewall and IP address, and maybe define some like cloud armor. You can restrict some incoming requests, sort of thing. So yeah, those are things I learned. But recently there's a new trend called AI agents. This is another new field. You should learn large language model, how to do RAG technology, and how to do AI agents. And I think I'm still on the way to learn how to build an efficient AI agent. Yeah. So basically, these are the job description and my career path. from the past few years. And I hope this video will help you develop your job, or if you are some person want to enter into this industry, I hope this will be helpful to you. Okay? Thank you for your watching, and let's see in the next video.